Libra. Welcome to June 2022, going into early July. So I go through the beginning of my readings and I pick up on your energy. Yours is very curious and I love it. It's got a lot of fire around it. Just keep in mind we still are in like that weird bipolar energy. All signs are, it's not just you. We have our really, really highs and our really, really lows. So our emotions, our thoughts, everything is still all over the place, but I do personally feel like everything is getting a little bit calmer now. So that's why I just kind of waited to do the rest of these readings. Hey, we're not going to talk about my hair today. It is what it is what it is. So, hi Libra. All right, yeah. So definitely what I was picking up for you is that you have this genuine like curiosity about you, and it feels very red. Like if I'm looking at it, I want to go, I want to do things, I want to explore. I don't want to be bored right now. I have this like weird, and if this isn't you yet, this is what the energy is rolling off into. Okay, we still have those lingering vibes from the shit we just went through. Okay. A lot of you guys could be starting to feel a little bit more social and like wanting to get to learn and understand new people, if that makes any sense. But you want to see new things. You want to do new things. You have a refresh on your energy. Your personality may even come off different, a little bit different to other people who are around you, and that's okay. That just means that you're growing. Right now, you are going to start entering this period of growth. Where it's more focused on like self-care and not analyzing, that's not the best word, but viewing, I guess, exploring the world around you in different kind of scenarios and situations. You are craving this newness, and that's what you're going to start being like venturing out to, Libra. So let's just go and tap into your cards for Libra for June. Okay. Yeah, okay. So right before the card flipped, I was going to say I seen like a rose quartz, and then this like beautiful love card came out. Everyone is getting this card. It's crazy. And this is like everyone's first card, and I shuffle these really good and I let them fly out, and this one just been flying out. Libra, relationships, connectionships, the way you interact and vibe with other people right now is going to be amazing. Everything's going to feel lighthearted, more intense for you personally. Like you're getting to know people better, if that makes any sense. You're going to be diving down, and your connections with people who are in your life, the existing ones, are going to intensify so much deeper. And it's going to feel like you almost appreciate each and every person around you. Because I don't personally feel like there's any negative people coming in. No, I don't feel like there's any negative people coming in. There is, though, someone who's always got a lot to say, and you just don't care. That's the only thing I'm getting from that. So, if you are in a relationship, it is going to deepen and evolve, and it's going to be blissful and happy, and you're going to have a lot of like one-on-one time with that person. It's almost like you're relearning who they are, which is beautiful. Friends that are coming in are going to, that I almost felt like, that was like almost more like reminiscing certain things, if that makes any sense. Yeah, like you're reminiscing with people in a good way. You're spending more time with people you have not seen in a very long time. Virgo, and Virgo, I know got it because I just did theirs. Yeah, but you're going to be coming in contact with people you haven't like really spoken to or spent much time with recently, and you're going to be reconnecting with them, and then it's going to be like deeper than ever, if that makes any sense. So that's really cool. All those like weird, where it felt like you were trying to get things done, you were trying to make the energy shift and move, but it's like every day was dragging its ass. It's going very, very slow, and that's what you felt like for like the past couple weeks. that everything just slowed the fuck down, and like there was no movement, there was no, you know, it was really stale, stagnant, boring. That's why you wanted to go out and explore and do more things. That's where you're getting this energy from now. A lot of you guys could have passed that time and were being like super creative with things. A lot of you guys could have just like sat there and just like let it on by, like wait for the fucking everything to shift, right? So any kind of obstacles that you were dealing with, especially when it comes to people, like people's bullshit, that 2 weeks was meant to be there so you could see how it feels to be completely stagnant, so that way you know how to handle a situation like that when it comes up. Like, you learn something about people and about your situations and circumstances in that time, even whether you know it or you don't know it. Like, subconsciously it made you like learn something about yourself and how certain things make you feel, because it was so slow. So that's why it was slow, because you were supposed to look at things and, okay, if this happens, this is how I respond, this is how this makes me feel. And then you tried out different things and certain things worked. So those obstacles that you were dealing with, like the tiredness, the not very motivated to do things, is all going to pass. You're moving away from that, and actually now you're tapping into more of a spiritual being and a lot of like self-care. I love myself. Like, you're charged, you're pumped for you. And that is a beautiful light that will shine. A lot of you guys are going to be like diving into like meditation, going on like nature walks just to feel the presence of being outside and different energies like that. Like, you guys are soul searching, but not in like a big, huge, life-changing, like not like a big life-altering way, if that makes sense, Libra. Like, this is just for you. This is just for you to feel more, to experience more, to find out more about yourself. Maybe you're going to be like finding more out about people, like kind of people watching a lot more, and it's just interesting to you and you like the way it makes you feel. And it's kind of like no one's really heavy on your ass, if that makes sense. Like, everyone kind of picked up the vibe from Libra from like the past month, and they kind of like, okay, like, I know what sets Libra off now. I know what Libra doesn't really like, because they showed me all these weird signs, whether you noticed it or not. People are kind of more understanding of you going into these next like few months, I'd feel, or even the month, or when the energy shifts. That's why I always do these readings kind of like middle, because I need to personally feel like the energy shifts in order for me to like read this right to you. So you are going on more of like this spiritual endeavor, and any connections that you do make, because like I said, there is going to be love around you. So if you are single, there is going to be a specific connection, and it pops up at a good time, because I feel like whoever this person is just went through something somewhat similar, but theirs was a little more heavy, if that makes sense. Like, they couldn't deal with it as much as you dealt with your shit. This person has a harder time dealing with the emotional aspect. They're more like in their head, like mental. They have to think things out, and then they were struggling with that for like the past couple weeks. So you guys have like this weird common ground, and you're talking about each other's stories and experiences, and it's more interesting to you. So if there's someone new coming in, or you already like this person or kind of involved, you know what I'm saying, this person becomes more interesting to you, because it's almost like, in a not creepy way, you're like dissecting them, because you're in like the spiritual. So, like, you're feeling things from them. You're, like, learning things off of them, but not really, you know, it's almost like it's just interesting. It's not really creepy. It doesn't come off as creepy. It just comes off as, like, this person's very interesting to you, and you like to hear what they have to say. So you could actually be, like, the more quiet one, I guess. You're just kind of letting this person talk, and you're just kind of sinking it all in. You're, like, you're taking it all in. Now, if you guys are in a committed relationship, it's going to still go well. This is, again, I feel like a lack, not a bad lack of communication, but almost like I can read your mind and you can read mine. Like, we both are craving the same thing right now. Like, so you and your partner are definitely wanting the same shit right now, which is cool. And so it's going to be kind of weird for some of you guys, because it's a split. 50% of my Libras, and this is going to be kind of the only big thing that's going to happen, and if it is happening, you're already been aware, or there's more signs showing up, like, lately. If you and your current partner, like, if you start to oh my god, if you start to find that you guys aren't having the same interests and same hobbies and wanting to do the same things, like, and it's bothering you, it's going to become more apparent, and there needs to be some kind of change or situation happening with that where you two personally need, like, one-on-one time. I feel like there needs to be more of an understanding there, because Libra, you're trying to grow, and either this person's going to grow with you or not. But for majority of my Libras, I feel like this is really good. I feel like you definitely are growing together. This old stagnant energy is what you guys are trying to move past if you're in a relationship and you're going to a more spiritual one. So it's more like in-depth, like, I feel you kind of energy. All right, that's really all I want to do for Libras. That's all I'm feeling. I like to make that one, like, quick, to the point. Like, if they're just where they are and I feel, like, really good about it, why even dig down? Why dig deeper? Where are my other cards? Okay, so I'm going to pull my little oracle cards for, like, an overall advice, clarification, just anything else that the cards want to say. Maybe I missed. Maybe I need to enhance it a little more, you know, talk about it a little more. So Libra, let's see, for June, July 2022. I feel good. I feel good about this reading. I feel really good vibes. I like it. I don't feel stressed. I just feel growth. Like, I'm growing, and the people who aren't very apparent, because a lot of people are gonna, like, come at you in a good way, like, want to be around you, and it's like a newness. But the people who are doing their own thing, let them do their own thing. Like, don't be chasing after people. If people are chasing you with bullshit, like, dodge it. That's how everyone is kind of right now on these. So I'm really liking the energy. Okay, Libra. Ooh, Earth. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we have the Earth card. Beautiful, grounded energy. And I just find it funny that there's, like, the trees. This is you wanting to go explore. Now, survival, adaptable, reliable. Definitely. People who are coming around you, and this is your energy, I feel like. Definitely your energy. You have more of, like, this innocence and this curiosity. You've, like I said, the shit that you just had to go through and, like, learned how to deal with, whether you knew it or not, you are using that in, like, this upcoming month. So you, again, like what I said earlier, you know what makes you angry, you know what makes you sad, so you are adaptable, and you're using that during this month. Like, you're applying that to this month on how to deal with those situations. So, and again, like, survival, like, if you don't got what you got, if you can't vibe with Libra, then you better just scoot your booch, because Libra's all about growth. And again, we see, like, those trees here. It's all about growth. We got a little deer, which I never noticed in the background, which seems like very innocent, because it's a doe. No, doe is a female. I can't think of the word, but anyways, Libra, that was for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If it resonates with you, give it a thumbs up. Let me know your stories. I love to hear them, and I hope to see you guys again next month for July.